This is Messages from the Universe with Lori Wondra of Your Life Core. Here, Lori delivers information from the Mastery Realms related to astrology, planetary influences, energy surges, and generally how we are evolving. She connects with angels, guides, ascended masters, astro beings, and those that come forward with messages to help us on our journey. Welcome, everyone, to Messages from the Universe podcast.
Hello, I am Lori Wondra, and thank you for listening. What's up with the energy of October? Well, the energy around us is continuing to shift dramatically as the days continue to grow shorter and change continues to keep us on our toes. It's going to pick up speed at the month's end, and this month is filled with themes of healing and spiritual communication, opportunities for enlightenment, and a chance to reset, tune into your higher self, and settle some perhaps old karmic scores. It's a powerful month. October 2nd, we celebrate the solar eclipse in Libra. October 9th, we experience Jupiter going retrograde. October 11th, Pluto goes direct. October 13th, Mercury enters Scorpio. October 17th, we have this super powerful full moon in Aries. Venus enters Sagittarius. And then on October 22nd, we move into Scorpio season. So let's break this down because it is an opportunity month, but it's also packed with energy that for some might make us feel like we're spinning a little bit. October is generally known as the 9th month in numerology. However, October's collective numerology for 2024 is the number 9, and that represents compassion, spiritual growth, and universal love. 9 is also associated with artistic creativity, higher consciousness, divine will, generosity, emotion, insight, and awareness, and it's a completion at the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. The month ahead delivers epic breakthroughs and divine metamorphosis with opportunities to continue shedding layers of unnecessary baggage. We'll do that as we jump into October as we face the solar eclipse in Libra. This is a great month for manifestation. As we enter October, the sun travels through Libra, increasing our awareness of cooperation, fairness, justice, and equality themes. Libra is the sign of the scales of balance. It's also leading us to think more about our relationships as Libra is ruled by Venus. But later in the month, as we leave Libra season, we move into Scorpio season, where our transformation continues as the pulses of the universe push us deeper. Expect a powerful energy this month with the eclipses, retrogrades, direct motions, all of those things at play. We come face to face with lessons of power abuse, embracing our own strength and our connection to light. Surprises and rare occurrences this month are golden opportunities to elevate your game and break free from old patterns. Be centered and watch for any distractions. The universe is really calling for you to wake up, urging you to pay attention and level up. And we are in the midst of a powerful global change as we enter the final months of 2024. Some of the themes of October include transformation of society, inspiration from higher worlds, abundance, and enrichment. That inspiration from higher worlds, I've been saying and I've been feeling these voices and these energies from other places beyond the planetary places I'm familiar with and the angels and guides I'm familiar with. And those energies will continue to assist us as we move forward. The theme is also about liberation from ill intentions. It's about the opportunity for alchemic healing and the opportunity for transformation of dark into light. So let's look at the overall month, followed by the impact for each sign. October 2nd, we have a new moon in Libra, but it's also this annular eclipse. This is the final eclipse in the last 18 months season of eclipses, and it sets the stage for profound changes. This eclipse is at 10 degrees in Libra and invites us to explore collective themes of vision and ambition, aligning our personal and societal goals. It's a moment to think about how we interact with the world and what kind of future we want. It spotlights significant themes of cultural differences, values, beliefs, law, spirituality, tradition, and fame. This is a time to reassess and realign our values and goals, particularly in how we relate to others and navigate diverse perspectives. With Libra reminding us of the balance of scales of justice, the themes of law and tradition come into extreme focus. That invites us to explore our relationships with established norms and systems. Those things that we feel restricted or restrained, we're going to feel like we want out. There are outdated traditions that we also may need to revisit and refine. It's also an opportune moment to reflect on how our spiritual practices and our philosophical outlook shapes our journey and contributes to our sense of purpose. We are at a crossroads with this eclipse. It's time really to look closer in the mirror and understand how we got to this current state so that we can fully awaken and shift our stories from the inside to living a better life outside. The mirror reveals all, crystal clear if we're willing to look. Libra is that mirror, the realization that our external reality reflects our inner state. Our thoughts, especially the ones we believe in and invest in, create the lens through which we see the world. If you want something different, this would be the time to focus on a shift. October 9th, Jupiter moves retrograde in Gemini, and retrogrades during eclipse season bring a time of introspection, and this one will be about communication, connection, and influence, both personally and collectively. It also invites us to contemplate our belief systems, how we view the world, and how we appreciate cultural differences. Media, communication, content creation, and influencers are highlighted by Jupiter's retrograde in Gemini. It is a critical time to reevaluate how we use our voices and the platforms that carry our messages out into the world. Are we directing our energy towards meaningful dialogue, or are we getting swept up in superficial and distraction? This retrograde serves as a wake-up call to reassess your message and how those messages impact those around you. It also will impact those involved in media, content creation, or social influence. This is an opportunity to ensure that what you put out into the world is true to your core values. As a collective, this prompts a critical examination of how we share or how we consume information. Are we contributing to clarity and understanding, or are we causing division and confusion? In light of the retrograde, we need to be more selective about the media we consume and the narratives we amplify. I find the timing of this retrograde interesting, as in the United States, we are in an election year. And this is all about communication and media. And we've been experiencing a lot of division and confusion around the communication. So this is going to be an interesting October. But Jupiter retrograde is also an incredible opportunity, time to consider the broader implications of our words and actions. So we can take it out into the world, community, media, but bring it back to you personally. How are your words impacting the people or the relationships around you? This is really a call to channel your energy into being authentic, constructive, and impactful in all your communications. October 11th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, and that shifts the energy from intense internal transformation to visible outward transformation. Psychological work that you may have been doing beneath the surface now manifests externally. It's empowering with themes of shared resources, intimacy, power dynamics, and long-term goals. Our beliefs, cultural values, and the legal framework that governs our lives are also explored during this time. Pluto's retrograde lessons are now ready to be applied with renewed determination, especially in relationships, partnerships, and power balances. Pluto will re-enter Aquarius on November 19th, where it will stay until 2043, marking the end of an era. This is not only a personal shift, but an evolutionary leap that will really redefine how we live, work, and interact as a society. Pluto's entry into Aquarius raises issues of shared resources, legal matters, and intimate relationships. It marks a defining era in technology advancements. It's also an opportunity of change in global power dynamics and a revolution in how individuals and communities are viewed. This can signal a time where our world as we know it is about to change, a death and a rebirth that set the stage for a future shaped by innovation, equality, collaboration, and a radical rethinking of societal norms. This transformation will impact decades to come. October 13th, Mercury enters Scorpio, revealing hidden dimensions of our minds. Things are about to get interesting because on October 13th, as Mercury dives deep into Scorpio's mysterious waters, the transit is like swapping out your glasses for X-ray vision. Whatever lies deep beneath the surface will become apparently clear, regardless of whether you want to see it or not. Things become more intense and nonsense, and secrets that have been carefully buried are exposed. This is going to be an interesting time. The energy of this time makes it nearly impossible to gloss over the details or hide from the real issues. You may become a bit of a detective in your own life with a sharper instinct for uncovering hidden motives and seeing through smoke screens. Mercury in Scorpio encourages digging deep, getting to the heart of the matter and transforming your thoughts and communication style. This is a shift of your mental compass. This is perfect. And it's a perfect time to use your words to cut through the noise or the fog and make an impact. October 14th, the Sun squares Mars, and this is a time really to focus energy into success. The Sun squares off with Mars, creating this dynamic energy that can sometimes feel like a tug of war between our desire for harmony and our need to protect what we hold dear. It can be challenging to assert yourself during a transit like this without stepping on others' toes or letting emotions rule the day. The key at this time is to avoid impulsive reactions, especially surrounding sensitive matters. It's easy to get caught up in trying to prove a point or defend your position, but this can quickly escalate into unnecessary arguments or power struggles. This square can make you feel like you need to fight for what's right, but it's important to pick your battles carefully. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Rather than pushing against the grain, find a middle ground where you can assert your needs without causing unnecessary friction. The ability to remain calm under this pressure is going to be tested, so stay grounded and remember the bigger picture. October 17th, we have this powerful full moon again, the illumination in Aries, and also Venus entering Sagittarius. This is, what are you aiming for? This full moon might feel as intense as an eclipse level of intensity. And actually, the full moons of July, August, September, and now October have all been intense. This is not an eclipse full moon, but it brings to light themes from the solar eclipse that we experienced back in April. Those seeds that you planted then are now ready to burst, urging you to access original ideas from your heart and be a source of pioneering energy. The full moon calls for initiating new possibilities through creative intention, even before tangible results are seen. The energy of this full moon is fiery, and it makes it easy to react to what has already happened, but doing so keeps us locked in the past, replaying those old storylines and draining the mental energy required for new consciousness to emerge. When we're constantly triggered by the past or the present, we don't gain the opportunity to generate fresh, innovative ideas. We don't experience those things that propel us forward. We can be pulled back into old narratives when life mirrors unconscious patterns or past traumas. But this full moon in Aries is about awakening through these triggers, holding spaces for healing rather than reacting impulsively. By recognizing that we are not defined by our past traumas, even if the remnants of them remain, we can find peace and calm by letting go of lingering attachments to outdated energy. I am not talking about forgetting them or not talking about them. I am talking about healing through them and seeing the light of the future and where you want to go and bringing those scars of your past with you. Venus enters Sagittarius on the same time, and that brings powerful and expansive energy to the cosmic field. Venus in Sagittarius during this full moon is a time of awakening. Our hearts are on a higher quest for understanding, guiding us to see bigger pictures and appreciate the connectedness of all things. This is a great time for us to have those aha moments and get the messages that the universe has propelling at us for years. As we navigate this energy, our physical bodies are also activated, shaking off old patterns like burning calories with the fire of Sagittarius. This is electrifying energy, and it activates our divine blueprint, taking our physicality, our relationships, and our outlook on life to a brand new dimension of wholeness. October 22nd, we move into Scorpio season, leaving Libra season. Scorpio season is the season of deep transformation. It's alchemy. Scorpio, the essence of alchemy and shape-shifting, invites us to dive into the mysteries of the unknown. This is the time to unlock the true magic of manifestation through introspection and courage. Now, Scorpio season this year, 2024, is set to be pretty dynamic. Mars will enter Leo during Scorpio season, so pay attention because Mars rules Scorpio and retrogrades in Leo at the end of the year. Mars is currently in shadow, so its energy will be intensely felt during Scorpio season. Meanwhile, Venus will enter Capricorn during Scorpio season, bringing a serious and grounded approach to relationships and values. Scorpio season will be equally packed with potent energy and cosmic changes. It's time to embrace the power of transformation and manifestation. It will move us to allowing miracles to unfold by being gentle with yourself. Take a moment, breathe, appreciate the present, and be open to all the blessings that this season offers. Now let's look at the overall month for each sign. We jump into October with that annular solar eclipse on October 2nd. That's at 10 degrees and 4 minutes of Libra. So that affects people born with personal planets and points at approximately 5 to 15 degrees of the cardinal signs. And those are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Those signs will be most significantly impacted. But to gain an understanding of how the October energy might impact you, listen to your sun sign and your rising sign. You also might want to listen to your moon sign to get a full balance of the energies of October. Because this is a new eclipse cycle, it sets the stage for the next 18 months. So it is a perfect time to rethink your goals and your self-image, where you are, where you want to go, and that alignment. October's energy has the potential to knock us off balance or to get us into balance. Our emotional compass and our mental compasses are going to be impacted. Listen to next week's podcast where I discuss the impacts there. But let's talk about each sign and what each sign can expect in October. So let's start with Aries. Get ready, Aries, to gain clear insights into your ambitions with that full moon lighting up your sign on October 17th. This month, a fresh wave of self-reflection takes center stage as the solar eclipse prompts you to reassess your relationships and your partnerships. As you navigate these changes, Jupiter's retrograde is in your financial sector, and that encourages you to fine-tune your budget and your values. Now, mid-month, Mercury's shift into Scorpio brings deep insights into shared resources and intimate connections, possibly reshaping your understanding. That full moon on October 17th shines a light on your personal goals, driving you to assert your individuality. And by month's end, Venus entering Sagittarius inspires a quest for new experiences, whether that's through travel or learning. The sun's position in Scorpio further urges you to explore your inner self and deepen connections, making it time for transformative growth. And Taurus, it's time to reassess your daily routines and health, influenced by that solar eclipse, while Jupiter's retrograde encourages a fresh look at your long-term goals. Routine and health transformation in your daily routines and work environment is on the horizon as the solar eclipse prompts a thoughtful reassessment. Jupiter's retrograde invites you to reflect on your personal goals, your self-image, and guiding you to align with your longer-term aspirations. Now, mid-month, Mercury's move into Scorpio focuses on your partnerships, bringing meaningful conversations that may redefine your relationships. The full moon in Aries on October 17th will highlight insights related to personal introspection and any behind-the-scene matters. As the month concludes, Venus enters Sagittarius, bringing attention to enhancing emotional connections and exploring new ways to manage shared resources. The Sun's presence in Scorpio emphasizes the importance of clear communication and understanding in your partnerships, paving the way for deeper connections. And Gemini, you will experience huge bursts of creative energy that drives your month as the solar eclipse encourages you to reevaluate your approach to romance and self-expression. Reflect on how these areas contribute to your joy and fulfillment. And mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde invites you to revisit past dreams and inner motivations, offering clarity on your current path. Mercury's entry into Scorpio shifts your focus to daily routines and work, prompting a reassessment of your health and tasks. The full moon later in the month illuminates your social networks and long-term goals, potentially leading to significant changes. As Venus enters Sagittarius, relationships come clearer, become more into focus, prompting growth and deeper connections. The Sun's presence in Scorpio further highlights the need for clarity and transformation in everyday life. In Cancer, this month centers around home and family and emotional security as the solar eclipse prompts you to reassess your domestic environment and personal foundations. Jupiter's retrograde shifts your attention to long-term goals and friendships, offering new insights into your social circle. Mid-month, Mercury's move into Scorpio encourages authentic self-expression and exploration of new passions. The full moon focuses on your career and public image, potentially leading to shifts or realizations in your professional life. And by the end of the month, Venus entering Sagittarius redirects your attention to improving your daily routines and well-being. The Sun in Scorpio further enhances creativity and self-expression, making this a fruitful period for pursuing personal projects and enjoying life's simple pleasures. And Leo, this month, the energy will direct you to focus on communication and learning. The solar eclipse prompts you to reflect on how you connect with others. And mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde encourages a review of your career goals and your public image, offering valuable insights into your professional path. Mercury's shift into Scorpio focuses on home and family members, inviting deeper conversations and resolutions. The full moon later in the month highlights broader horizons such as travel or higher learning, potentially leading to important realizations. As Venus enters Sagittarius, a fresh and joyful energy invigorates your personal life with creativity. The Sun's presence in Scorpio underscores the need for balance and emotional clarity in your domestic sphere. And Virgo, your focus this month will circle around your values and your finances. This might include reassessment and realignment of personal values as the solar eclipse will prompt you to review your budget and your financial goals. Now, mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde guides you to reflect on your beliefs and your plans, offering insights into education or travel aspirations. Mercury's entry into Scorpio focuses on communication and local connections, sparking meaningful interactions and the growth of some new relationships, perhaps. The full moon highlights transformations related to shared resources or intimate bonds, leading to important realizations. Venus entering Sagittarius brings a nurturing energy to your home and family life. The Sun's presence in Scorpio further emphasizes the need for clear communication and thoughtful connections with those around you. And Libra, well, this month is just transformational for you. Personal transformation as a solar eclipse is in your sign, and that prompts a reevaluation of your goals and your self-image. Reflect on new beginnings and how you present yourself to the world. Mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde encourages introspection on shared resources and financial partnerships, leading you to some valuable insights. Mercury's move into Scorpio shifts your focus to personal finances and values, urging a deeper review of those financial habits. The full moon highlights your relationships, potentially bringing clarity or resolution to partnership dynamics. Venus entering Sagittarius infuses your interactions with lively energy, sparking new connections and new ideas. The Sun's presence in Scorpio emphasizes financial matters, encouraging you to address lingering money issues and set a solid foundation for future prosperity. And Scorpio, get ready to dive deep into self-discovery as Mercury and the Sun focus on your sign, making this an ideal time for reflection. This month will bring more self-discovery, inner growth, and introspection. Defines this whole month as the solar eclipse prompts a deep dive into personal transformation. Reflect on hidden concerns and past patterns that may be influencing your present. Mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde invites you to review your partnerships and collaboration, providing fresh insights into these relationships. As Mercury enters your sign, your communication and self-expression comes to the fore, allowing you to clearly articulate your thoughts and intentions. And later in the month, the full moon highlights work and daily routines, possibly revealing significant changes or achievements. Venus entering Sagittarius shifts your focus to finances and personal values, offering a new perspective on your material resources. With the Sun in your sign at the later part of the month, you'll feel empowered to pursue your goals with renewed energy. And Sagittarius, you'll shine brightly with Venus enhancing your charm and creativity, and the full moon will spark new inspiration for your passions. This month will have you reevaluating your social circles and long-term goals. That takes precedence as the solar eclipse prompts reflection on your friendships and aspirations. And mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde directs your attention to daily routines and health, offering insights into improving your approach to work and self-care. Mercury's transition into the private sector invites introspection and revisiting past issues. The full moon illuminates your creative pursuits and passions, leading to breakthroughs or new aspirations on those visits that you looked at to your past. Venus entering your sign enhances your charm and self-confidence, making it an excellent time to focus on personal appearance and self-expression. The Sun's presence in your introspective realm encourages deeper self-reflection and brings some clarity. Capricorns, you'll be more focused on career and public image as the solar eclipse pushes you for reassessment of your professional path and your ambitions. This is a time to consider new strategies to align your career goals with your values. Mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde invites reflection on creative projects and personal joys, offering insights into how these fit into your broader life plans. Mercury's entry into the social sector emphasizes strengthening connections and group dynamics, and the full moon on the 17th focuses on your home, family life, and potentially revealing new insights or changes. Venus entering the private sector supports introspection and a deeper connection with your inner self. With the Sun in your social sphere, engage with your community and collaborate on shared goals. And Aquarius, be ready for changes and expansion of your beliefs as the solar eclipse inspires you to rethink your educational pursuits and your perspectives. Mid-month, Jupiter's retrograde shifts focus to home and family life, prompting you to create a more supportive environment. Mercury's move into a professional sector clarifies your career goals and public image, helping you tweak your plans. The full moon on the 17th highlights your local environment and communication, potentially leading to significant revelations. Step into the spotlight. You're ready. Venus entering your social sphere boosts friendships and group activities, encouraging new connections. The Sun's presence in your career sector emphasizes increased focus on professional ambitions. And Pisces, you'll shift your focus to finances and close relationships with the solar eclipse and Jupiter's retrograde. Both of these are offering new perspectives. This month is transformative, and this month is focused on reevaluating your financial and intimate connections as the solar eclipse urges you to examine shared resources and personal bonds. Explore how these areas impact your overall direction early in the month and consider any necessary changes. Mid-month, Jupiter retrograde encourages you to revisit past communications and learning experiences, clarifying unresolved issues and maybe some neglected projects. This is the moment for reflection and refinement, and you thrive at this. With Mercury moving into Scorpio, you'll discover broader perspectives and beliefs, gaining valuable intellect, wisdom into your long-term aspirations. As the month progresses, the full moon focuses on financial matters, revealing new insights or adjustments in your approach to money and possessions. Venus's entry into your career sector opens doors for professional advancement and recognition. The sun's presence in your exploration sector further motivates you to set ambitious goals and broaden your horizons, driving personal and professional growth. Now, October's cosmic shifts are not just about change, but about the potential for personal growth and transformation that they bring. Use the energy of the universe to pursue your dreams. Should you feel blocked or stagnant, ask the universe for help. And remember, next week, be sure to listen to my Compass Realignment podcast. With all this energy shifting and changing, all the resets that we're doing, our emotional compass and our mental compasses are changing and require alignment. And I'll let you know on how to do that. I'm Lori Wondra of Your Life Core, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Messages from the Universe podcast with Lori Wondra of Your Life Core. For current events or to schedule a private session with Lori, please visit yourlifecore.com.